Hello, Gemini. So I'm doing a reading on how you can see where you can manifest things or have a better opportunity to manifest. Let's just see what comes up. Oh my gosh. Okay, Gemini, big hug. Looks like you've been really going through the stuff. You know, we've got Nine of Swords, we've got the Tower, we've got the Five of Pentacles, even Judgment. So it, on the surface, it looks like it's been a pretty rough thing. Or you're like, it actually hasn't been. And things have been really good. Is this my future? Well, hold on. We are going to unpack this. It's not as dire as you think. Because you've got the Queen of Swords. So really, it's about where do you want to focus? Look, she is like, I'm going that direction. That's my focus. She is above the clouds. She has sent messengers to go see what's going on up ahead. And she's definitely focused on those higher thoughts, those things that are going to get her where she needs to go. And I say her because it's feminine energy, so it's not gender based at all. And then you end, let's just flip to the back of the book, right? Then you end with the King of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about wealth, abundance, material world stuff. And he's wearing armor, so he's been through it. He's not just a king in as a role. He earned it, all right? He earned where he is. So you're going from focus on what you really, really desire. Really, the rest doesn't matter as long as you focus on the outcome, okay? Because this is saying if you keep thinking thoughts that are cutting you off from trusting the abundance that's all around you, it will feel like a nightmare. You will not be able to sleep properly at night. But if you focus on the things that align with your goals and your dreams, your desires, it can move you forward. And that to me is what this Two of Cups is, or Two of Wands is showing you. Is the world is at your fingertips, okay? If you keep doing actions that solidify where you are and where you're going, you can keep dreaming and keep focused on how you can make it forward in your life. And all the other readings I've been pulling clarifiers first, so let me do that. Let me pull a clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands, which is about success, which is focusing on celebrating. So that is what you can do with your thoughts. Focus on celebrating, even if you have to pretend right now, or look back on previous things that you have manifested in your life that have worked out. And remember that if you've done it once, you can do it again. It's really about this is celebrating the actions that you take, because Wands is all about the actions that you take, even if they're small. They don't have to be big, huge actions that you might notice. These are the small, everyday things that you continue to do that build up that focus on what you're manifesting. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. And I love this because it's reminding you that there is balance. There is light, there is darkness. There is sound, there is silence. There is balance. And balance will always figure itself out. And trusting that two is also about partnership. Where do you want to focus? Okay. Now let's clarify the Two of Wands with the Death and Rebirth. Yeah, to me, this is like focusing on what's present now. The past is gone. You can't change it. It is, in effect, it's gone. It's death. The rebirth is every day when you wake up in the morning, there's a new opportunity. And now let's address this Tower. All right. Sometimes we get really stuck in what we're doing, that it really takes something that shakes the foundations in order for things to be cleared to move forward. You can't build a new house if an old house is still on it. You have to demolition it. And sometimes we do it willingly and with planning. Other times we get blindsided with it. So you can either be the one who's the victim or the one who says, hey, I'm jumping because, clearly this isn't meant to last. Now let's clarify that. Three of Pentacles. I always see this card as union, as connecting with other people. Everybody has their skills, and together as a community, you can create so many things. So to me, this is saying you don't have to do it by yourself. Find your tribe, find people who resonate with the forward motion that you want to take. Don't be hanging around with people who make fun of your dreams or say, yeah, it's not possible, you're not able to do, you don't need those kind of people in your life. Now, if they're family, well, you can't exactly get rid of them. Just don't talk to them about your dreams, okay? Find your tribe. And from there, you're able to build something you never could have on your own. And it's not saying you have to split everything with them. It's just everyone has their own goals. But the like-minded energy definitely helps to build that momentum. And Judgment, yeah, I might have been picking up on that. Maybe there's some fear. Maybe there's fear that's been instilled in you or from experiences you've had, Gemini. Or it's fear of success. Think about it. If you've been trying to manifest something and maybe you've been doing it for a while and you're like, wow, this is taking too long, or maybe I should change what I'm thinking about. Dig into it. Why do you think it hasn't come true yet? What is that self-judgment that you have? What fears? Okay, because when you start really realizing, and I really feel like with death and rebirth, this is reincarnating your ideas and your thoughts. So maybe it's a time to shift what you actually desire. Is it realistic? And yes, we're allowed to manifest things that seem totally off, out of sight and hard to manage. But if we start by manifesting things that are more realistic to us, that gives us the momentum to say, okay, what next? What next? What next? Start thinking outside the box. And let's clarify that with the Two of Cups. And so we have the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and, Three of Pentacles, which reminds me of community. Two of Cups is definitely about connecting with other people and finding that partnership. It can sometimes be seen as a soulmate, and trusting that together you are creating something that you couldn't have created on your own. So maybe if you're trying to manifest money, maybe it's working together with somebody else. That's just one example, okay? And then we have the Five of Pentacles. This can often be seen as desolation or everything going wrong. But really, truly, these are glowing stained glass in what is perceived as a church. So there is a way to have that shelter that you're searching for. And you just need to be willing to look up from the misery you are experiencing now. And let's clarify it. Six of Swords. Yeah, time to move on. Pack all that baggage up that's been weighing you down and get rid of it. Six of Swords is often seen as moving on to calmer shores. And in this particular card, I really see it as sometimes you have to grieve the past, even if the past sucked. It's what you knew. We often just kind of keep going. When we get complacent with things, we keep kind of reverting back to what we know, even if it's not ideal circumstances. It's time to grieve the past and let it go so you can move forward. And when you do that, Eight of Wands is about forward, swift motion, quick action. when everything is aligned and moving in the same direction, it happens very, very quickly. Let's clarify it. Knight of Cups. You have to have your emotions with it. It's not just about thinking of something and wishing it. You have to, how does it feel when you have that? Imagine it. That's actually the key to the secret. That's the extra secret ingredient to the secret, is feeling it as if it already is here. How exciting is it? What does life look like now that I have this, whatever it is in your life? Because this is ideal. This is the secret to you receiving what you want. And trust that it might not always show up the way you want it to. It might look totally different than you originally want. But be willing to know that you're going to feel just as excited about it, or more so than you can even imagine. And let's clarify this with the star. Yes, when you wish upon a star, it's okay to dream. Hold on to your dreams. Trust that you are grounded. Remember, you have to walk through this life. You have to walk through this physical world, but you're still allowed to look up and dream. Dreaming every day in some form or fashion. Well, there you go, Gemini. Happy manifesting. And please give this a thumbs up if you like this video. And we'll see you next time.